Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. Minio Watkins dropped a comment asking us to revisit the Ladra SMG. We did test it when it initially released, solid fire rate, super fun, but today we're putting it through the ultimate test. We'll take the Ladra through the early rounds, boost it to Pack-a-Punch tier 3, upgrade it to legendary rarity, break down its DPS, and then push it all the way to around 55 to see how it stands up against the Zombies health cap. If you're loving the weapon testing series, do me a favor, smack that like button, subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and if you want more videos like this, drop a comment saying bald. Don't ask me why, okay? It's just a random word. Now, before we hop in, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. As the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shattered Veil, and as you can see, we've got the Ladra SMG. Alright, so first things first, in regards to ammo, as you guys can see, we've got 56 rounds in the mag with 330 in reserve for a total ammo count of 386 rounds, which is pretty good considering it's an SMG. Now, the fire rate on this thing is absolutely insane, so we do have rapid fire equipped, and we have an RPM of 1,200, which once again, that is pretty crazy. Now, in terms of damage, we're currently looking at 91 per critical and 19 per body shot, which honestly isn't too crazy, but once again, in combination with this fire rate, we should be cooking everything. Ammo might be an issue going into the higher rounds, but we'll see how much that increases post Pack-a-Punch. Once again, I'll also keep all the stats with the upgrade rarity and everything in the bottom left of the video. Alright, I'd say it's about time we get that Rampage Inducer going, just so we get through these early rounds as fast as possible, and as usual, by the time we make it over to the mansion, we should have enough salvage for uncommon rarity. Alright, moving on to round 5, got a little toxic zombie round coming in, and we've got enough essence to make it inside the mansion, so let's quickly upgrade to uncommon rarity. We're now doing 136 damage per critical, as you guys saw right there. Let's do that one more time. Yep, 136 and 28 per body shot. So, you know, definitely an increase, but once again, nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's my main concern. I just think ammo's going to be an issue going into the high rounds, but once again, we will see post-Pack-a-Punch. It might be a nice increase, who knows? Alright, we also need to kill that zombie back there. If we can hit the shots, nice. Let's take that fuse. Alright, we're also going to grab that circuit board. Thank you. Some extra salvage right there, maybe. Never mind, it's a vermin, and he didn't drop any salvage, of course. And of course, we ran out of ammo already. Oh, brother. Yep, ammo is probably going to be an issue. Let's quickly get this fuse box fixed right here. Alright, quite a few zombros coming in. Can we not? Oh my god, a bit too far to actually pull the switch. It's all good, though. It's all good. Let's flip it, and there we go. Nice. Now we just have to cook these zombies real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. Energy mine is absolutely carrying right now. And we're going to flip one more time. There we go. We have access to the Pack-a-Punch machine now. And since we have the essence for it, we might as well quickly head downstairs. Alright, boys, there we go. Moment of truth. As you guys can see, we now have 88 rounds in the mag and 480 in reserve for a total ammo count of 568 rounds, which definitely is a nice increase. However, in terms of damage, we're looking at 321 per critical. Yep, definitely 321. That is really nice to see. And how much? 57? Yeah, 57 per body shot. With that fire rate, of course, you are going to be frying all the zombies. Honestly, I can only imagine how crazy this thing's going to be once we actually go for double tap, because that's going to increase our fire rate to 1,716 RPM, which is unheard of. Well, actually, it's pretty comparable to the compact SMG. Let's actually quickly upgrade to rare rarity. So there we go. Pack 1 rare. We are now looking at 427 per critical, as you guys saw right there, and 76 per body shot. Yep. Definitely getting there now, boys. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, speed cola might be in order as well. Reload speed's not bad, don't get me wrong, but you're going to be reloading so often just simply due to the crazy fire rate, right? So you do want to make sure that you have speed cola along with classic formula just to maximize that reload speed. But yeah, no, so far so good. Definitely a solid SMG. Ooh, a little Samuel L. Trialson spawned in. Let's take that. There we go. Let's see what we get. Stand still. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and quickly stand still. Luckily, we also have insta-kill, so that's going to make this super easy. And of course, we run out of ammo, dude. You can't make this up. Let's stand still while Energy Mine cooks a few. Okay, that works. That works. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's buy some. Nice. And normally, if we get into this spot right here, we should be good to go. Yep, there we go. Too easy. Too easy. All right, let's see what we got in here. And a blue tool. Of course we get a blue tool. Might as well slap that on the size. Oh, holy, the max ammo spawned all the way back here. Damn. You know what, though? One thing I would like to quickly go for is Jug, just to start playing it safe. We did end up going down there a second ago, so, you know, no comment, no comment. That's all I'm going to say. You know what, though? Yeah, no, it might actually be smart for us to quickly run all the way to Shem's End and go for speed cola as well. Because, yeah, that's kind of what got us caught back there, was the reload speed. Or not reload speed, but reload frequency, rather. And, of course, since reload speed wasn't too fast... Okay, yeah, that's going to be a whole lot better now. Nice old Gobblegum's been awarded as well. Let's see what we get here. 2 gums, actually. Nice. Anywhere but here. And profit sharing. Not bad. All right, what do you guys think? Should we go for double tap? Okay, hold on. Let's buy some ammo. We still have time to... You know what? Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. We've got enough essence. Why not? There we go. We have double tap, and we also have a fire rate of 1,716 RPM now, which once again is absolutely insane. I mean, dude, just look at her go. 152 damage per body shot now as well, since that gets doubled with the augment combination we're using for double tap. Honestly, she's not too bad now. Yeah, that feels so much better. It's also just having speed cola. It really helps out big time if you're using a weapon like this, where you're going to be reloading pretty much constantly. Wait a minute, boys. Look at that. We have 15,000 essence, so we might as well quickly head downstairs. We also have the lab technician zombie right there. Quickly got rid of him. We're not going to go for the ray gun for this run, to be honest. I think I'll go for the GPMG later on as a secondary, but hold on. Yeah, it's only uncommon rarity right now, so we'll wait until that's a legendary. But yeah, let's quickly go hit the pack punch machine, and there we go. Pack 2, rare rarity. We are now looking at 856 per critical. Nice. And 304 per body shot. Dude, I tried to one-tap with it. It's impossible. You actually have to swap this thing to single fire if you're trying to shoot once. Crazy fire rate on this thing, dude. Oh, man, it's actually insane. Like, also, just look at the bottom right of our screen, right? Look at how fast that drains, brother. Really reminds me of the compact. Yeah, I am super impressed by this thing so far, honestly. Maybe it's just the fire rate. High fire rate weapons are just super fun to use, in my opinion. Oh, we almost got the kill there, too, dude. That's crazy work. Without weakness and everything, let's go. Speaking of weakness, we can actually quickly go for Epic Rarity and Lightmend. Nice. Okay, so pack 2, Epic Rarity. We are now looking at 400... How much per... Yeah, 456 per body shot and 1,284 per critical. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm having way too much fun with the Ladra right now. What? Let's go. Yeah, reload right there again. Of course, that is super frequent. But yeah, with speed kill and classic formula, it's not too bad. I guess the Elder Disciple ended up dying because he hasn't come upstairs. Let's put it that way. round completion time with this weapon is crazy as well, because as you guys can see, we're 16 minutes in and we're about to flip over to round 18, which is incredible. So less than a minute per round. Dude, I swear, you just tap and you instantly cook. Oh, brother, I swear, this thing makes toxic zombie rounds super fun. Like, literally, you try to one tap and it just fires 3 to 4 shots. Oh, man, let's go. So, yeah, we are just 6,000 essence away from pack 3 right now and still a ways away from legendary. But, yeah, we'll get there a few rounds after getting pack 3 for sure. Honestly, at this point, it just makes sense to stand right here and hip fire away, kind of shoot and burst like this, and yeah, conserve ammo, but at the same time, absolutely, hold on, nice horde, already gone, look at her go. Yeah, this gun is crazy, dude. But yeah, moving on to round 22, and we almost have enough for pack 3. So yeah, let's quickly kill a few zombies right here. Maybe one more. There we go. Okay, we have enough for pack 3. Let's go downstairs. Iron sights are honestly pretty clean on the Ladra too, which is a bonus. But yeah, there we go. Pack 3, epic rarity. We are now doing 2,568 per critical. Let's do that one more time. Yeah, 2,568 on the critical. And how much per body shot? 912 per body shot. Once again, if you just fire away, you will absolutely annihilate hordes of zombies. To actually swing around here since there's a bunch of salvage for us. There we go. Quickly take care of this guy. Nice. Oh, true. We actually should have probably tested numbers. It's all good. We'll test numbers on Elder Disciples once we're actually fully perked up, fully upgraded, all that good stuff. But yeah, dude, this gun is crazy right now. All right, let's head back upstairs. Round 23. Damn, almost went down there. Ooh. But yeah, round 23, we're already at pack 3, and we are just 400 salvage away from legendary rarity. Make that 300 salvage. Oh no, we would get a nuke right there, bro. I swear, what is that? Oh, we actually have enough. Okay. Not too bad. We still have enough to go for legendary rarity. Nice. Okay, let's wait for some zombies to spawn in. Ooh, there's actually one zombie left for the round. Let's just wait for him to jump over. So we are now doing 1,216 per body shot and 3,424 on the critical. So yeah, definitely some decent numbers. The numbers don't seem too high, I'll be honest, but considering the fire rate, DPS is going to be on point. You guys can see the DPS in the bottom left of your screen right now. So yeah, it should be decent. I mean, just look at what we're doing to these groups of zombies. We are absolutely obliterating them. Also, keep in mind, we don't have Deadshot Daiquiri yet, which is going to further increase the critical damage output. We also don't have Elemental Pop yet, which is going to help us cook those Elder Disciples faster. But of course, for those, we are going to have to get to round 25 so we can head downstairs and hit the Wonder Fizz. But yeah, damn, out of ammo already. Ooh. Okay, right. You know what? Yeah, we might as well quickly head downstairs. We got this guy on this round as well, which is perfect, so we can test numbers on him. We also have 2 decoys on hand, so we can throw a decoy to then hit the Wonder Fizz, grab a couple perks. I think we'll just go for Deadshot and Elemental Pop for the time being, so Deadshot, Elemental Pop. Yeah, okay, we can't buy anything else. We are now doing 3,954 per critical. Incredible, dude. Incredible. All right, now we're going to have to cook some of these zombies. We are going to have to throw another decoy just so we can focus on the Elder Disciple, test the max number on that guy. Elder Disciples right there, decoy out, nice. 6,920 is the max critical to Elder Disciples. Let's go. So of course, that's for Elder Disciples and Doppelgasts, or just elites and specials. I guess if you're on, Liberty Falls and you're using this weapon, make sure you're using Napalm Burst, since that's the Abomination and Mangler weakness. But yeah, definitely some super impressive numbers here on this thing. I was honestly not expecting it to cook this hard. This is kind of crazy right now. We're also going to go for death perception since we have critical eye on that, which makes it so some of the body shots are going to end up being critical. Arguably the most useful augment for death perception. Then again, it's not too crazy, but the fact that some of your body shots are going to be critical just means it'll up your DPS ever so slightly. Also, the calculation at the bottom left only takes critical damage into consideration. I mean, there's just way too much variance between criticals. Like, you guys know what I mean. The critical to body damage ratio is just too variable, or I don't know the word I'm looking for right now. But yeah, it would just be too complicated to calculate DPS any other way, and it would just depend on your personal accuracy as well. So yeah, do keep in mind that the DPS numbers are just theoretical maximal DPS. But yeah, then again, we're only on round 27 right now, which isn't too crazy. We're gonna take the Eladra all the way to round 55 though, being the zombie's health cap, so I have no clue what to expect. So far, I'm gonna say we're probably gonna get kills relatively quick, just thanks to the fire rate on this thing, so DPS once again should be good. But I do fear for ammo. I think ammo is going to be a huge problem in the high rounds just because of how fast we're burning through it. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not going to make this video too long, so I will get through the next few rounds, and I'll see you guys as soon as I make it to round 55. Alright, those should be the last two toxic zombies. There we go. We are now moving on to round 55, which means we are up against round 100 health cap zombies. As you guys can see, it definitely gets kills, okay? It gets kills. Let's put it that way. Let's get a horde together real quick, though, because I do want to show you guys something. What am I doing, dude? We have decoys. Let's just throw a decoy real quick. So yeah, it definitely gets kills. However, you're gonna buy ammo like 3 to 4 times per round, dude. As of round 45, I was starting to lose essence, brother. I'm not making anything up. I'm just really happy we went with the GPMG as a secondary. That thing absolutely carried. So like, here's the thing. It definitely cooks. It does damage. DPS should be on point, honestly, based on what I'm seeing right now. So you guys will know the exact number because obviously while editing, I'll do all the calculations and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Nice little doppel, and we are out of ammo. Of course we are. Of course we are. Okay, so that's one ammo purchase for this round already. Trust me, boys, it's going to be like 2 or 3 more by the time we get through this round, though. One thing that really helped out, though, in terms of ammo was using the GPMG until the lightning strike triggers, which makes it so that the armored zombies lose their helmet, which means I could just swap over to this thing again and do critical damage right away instead of having to wait to break their armor, then hit the criticals. Which, I mean, honestly, if you're planning on going to high rounds like past health cap, you're definitely gonna have 2 weapons on hand. It's not like you'll only have the Eladra, so I guess in that sense it's fine. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I want to give this thing a good rating simply because of the fire rate, I'll be honest, because, well, once again, I just love using weapons. Oh, there we go. Second ammo purchase. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, like I was saying, I do want to give this thing a fair rating just because of how fun it is to use, but at the same time, is it like the most effective SMG to take into the higher rounds? Absolutely not, dude. There are some better options out there. Honestly, if you guys are looking for an SMG that hits hard, it's super reliable, my go-to is usually the Tonto. That thing is just crazy good. But yeah, I think this thing, all things considered, maybe like a 6 out of 10, something like that. Maybe even a 5 out of 10 just because of how often you're going to be buying ammo. I think like a 5 out of 10 would be fair. DPS should be on point though. Once again, it's just that ammo, man. Oh, there we go. We're out of ammo again, so we're going in for the 3rd purchase of the round, as you guys can see. So yeah, those are the zombies left for round 55. So by the time we get through these guys, we're definitely going to be pretty low on ammo, if not completely out. So yeah, definitely 4 ammo purchases per round at this point. All right, let's cook these boys. Come on, get a nice little reload going. Awesome. Dude, it's crazy. Like, if you guys look at the bottom right of our screen and look at the ammo, it's wild how fast the number goes down, dude. Insane. But yeah, there we go. Just a handful of zombies left. almost completely out of ammo, almost. So we didn't quite have to buy a fourth time, but yeah, pretty much. Let's put it that way. But we're still gonna buy it since we're moving on to round 56. So yeah, we saw how this thing performs in the early rounds. Nothing too special. I mean, you know, damages, it's all right. It's, you know, not the greatest. Once it gets pack-a-punch, it's pretty nice. Once you get double tap, of course, just from the fire rate, DPS is going to be on point, but you'll be burning through ammo. Then once you make it to like round 40 to 45, you're definitely going to start struggling with ammo. You'll be spending an insane amount of essence on ammo each round, which just makes it not worth it to use, to be honest. So yeah, now the only thing left to do would be to see if we can pull off an Exfil with it. Okay, we got the Elder Disciple right back there. Nice, nice. Come on, we almost got him. Just a few more shots, and there we go. Elder Disciple is gone. Awesome. So, I mean, sure, we did kind of cook that guy, don't get me wrong, so damage output is on point. Once again, I'm not trying to, you know, down-talk the damage on this thing. It's just, I don't know. I think a 6 out of 10 is going to be a fair rating overall, all things considered. But yeah, just 18 more zombies to go, and we are out of ammo. Damn. Alright, bought some ammo again. Let's go. 15 more zombies, 13 more. Come on, we got this. We got this. Just 11 more zombies and 30 seconds. We got this, right? Question mark? Oh, brother, I'm actually not too sure at this point. Just 6 more kills, though. Come on, we're so close. We are so close. Come on, zombies. Spawn in for us. Spawn in. We need 2 more. Okay, one more zombie. There we go. We got him. Awesome. All right, we pulled off the Exfil. They definitely buffed Exfils for Shattered Veil. As in, they didn't make it harder. They just fixed how fast they spawn in. Because, like, prior to the most recent update, it just took forever for zombies to spawn in. Sometimes we'd have, like, 5 seconds left, and there's no zombies anywhere. Like, they're still spawning in and stuff, so definitely a W from Treyarch. But yeah, as you guys can see right there, 4,154 eliminations, 1,349 criticals, round 56. Ooh, got a little timeout gobblegum right there. Dead drop as well. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so in terms of the build, no optics, since the iron sights are pretty nice on this thing. We have the suppressor for some added salvage drop chance, CHF barrel to maximize critical damage output, Ranger foregrip for that mobility, extended mag 2, Commando rare grip for a nice mix between ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, balanced stock for strafe speed, strafe speed and movement speed, steady aim laser for whenever you're hip firing into hordes, which for a weapon like this, you're definitely going to be hip firing pretty frequently. And last but not least, rapid fire just to maximize DPS. And as you guys can see right there, dude, fire rate 1,200 RPM. That is wild. So yeah, final rating for the Ladra, once again, maybe like a 5.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, something like that, honestly. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think based on what you saw. But yeah, the main thing holding the Ladra back is ammo. So, I mean, you know, there's a few ways to look at it. At the same time, the ammo could be fine, damage could be increased ever so slightly, then it would kind of make up for it. You guys know exactly what I mean, come on. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. If there's any other weapon or a specific build you guys want to see me use, then be sure to drop a comment down below and I'll test it soon. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are, and as always, goodbye.